Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your general tarot forecasts for the month of August 2016. Thank you very much for being here. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Keep an open mind and take away the messages that resonate with you in this general reading. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages, or if you're interested in a private reading, the link to my website is the first one in the description box below. So, Virgos, you have a lot of fire in your reading for this month, a lot of passion, creativity, determination, courage, new ideas, inspiration, success, progress is what comes to mind. And what I would also say is perhaps keep an eye on your temper this month. I do feel like you're going to be all fired up, and sometimes that can get away from us, and we may find ourselves a bit impatient or like we have a short fuse. So just keep that in mind and try to be balanced this month. But definitely use all the inspiration that you're receiving, because it will open up a lot of doors for you. Your overall energy for the entire month is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is a card that talks about strategizing, moving forward in a cautious way, taking care of yourself, taking care, where you're going, keeping your eyes open, really coming up with a plan with inspiration as to how you want to move forward. The Six of Swords could also talk about traveling or relocation, definitely. It usually talks about leaving behind a difficult situation, moving forward into smoother waters. And I also feel like your subconscious mind is really giving you a lot of ideas and messages how to move forward through whatever situation you're dealing with, okay? And the Six of Swords also talks about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And I feel like you are, you have walked through this gateway, so the hard part is over with the Six of Swords. You're about to see a smoother ride ahead. And the Six of Swords is also a card that talks about the fact that you're not alone, okay, when moving forward or with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. You're not alone, so communicate. That's really going to work to your advantage. And also, I feel like this is asking you to keep an open mind, be creative, strategize, come up with a plan before you set off into a new journey, okay? But it definitely talks about success, moving forward, celebration, and like I say, the end of obstacles, delays, difficulties, drama, really moving forward in a more peaceful direction. So for the first, second, and third week, you've got fire cards. So a lot of stuff happening, a lot of action, a lot of interaction, a lot of communication, a lot of changes, and new ideas. And I feel a lot of energy. It's just I'm getting excited just thinking about it. So for the first week, we have the Knight of Wands. And so the Knight of Wands could represent a fire sign for you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it represents action, change, progress, to do with your career, to do with your personal projects, to do with whatever it is that you are invested in, that you've been thinking about and planning for a while. This is really, I feel, taking a leap forward in that direction. The Knight of Wands, though, I would say he's not the most, well, Knights don't really, apart from the Knight of Pentacles, who really has a plan before he sets off, I feel like the rest of the Knights are a bit impulsive, especially the Knight of Wands. He's all about fire and determination and just wanting to get things done, just wanting to get to the other side as soon as he can, as quickly as he can. And so his excitement can overwhelm him at some point and cause him to overlook things or skip steps or something to that effect. So just be mindful, okay? The Knight of Wands, I feel, in the first week talks about the fact that you may find yourself a bit impatient, like you want to just accomplish everything already, like you want to just do whatever it is that you're trying to do. And And this is really asking you to take a deep breath. Okay, remember, you have to think about things, you have to plan things, be cautious, do not jump in, do not just start rushing ahead, because you're going to overlook some things and you're going to have to go back and start again anyway. The Knight of Wands is also a card that talks about relocation. So for some of you, I feel like you're changing residence, okay? You're changing home with the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands in the first week. For others, this is definitely progress at work. This could be travel, okay? With the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands, this could be temporary travel, maybe overseas. Or this could be someone visiting you and maybe just dropping in unannounced, all right? Especially if they're a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it's like they just got a whim. They just thought about seeing you, and then they just got on the bus or on the plane. They didn't really think things through. So you kind of have to adjust and see how you can fit everything in and make sure that you can stay on top of your schedule and everything else that you have to do. The Knight of Wands is also promotion, I feel, for some of you in the first week. Making strides, okay, and whatever it is that you're dealing with. If you're not working, then this is just talking about what you're most focused on at this time, what you've been thinking about and planning for and working on for all this time. That is what this refers to. So it's talking about success and moving things forward and seeing breakthroughs, okay, that kind of open up new doors for you and a smoother road ahead. Remember to proceed cautiously, okay? There's nothing to be worried about. It's just more about make sure that you don't overlook anything that might be helpful for you in the future, or that you skip some steps that you're going to have to go back and redo anyway. But definitely a lot of progress, a lot of success, travel, changing jobs for some of you, definitely. It could be changing careers for others altogether. But this is definitely following your inspiration and making change happen for the better. For the second week, we have another fire sign, fire card. We have the Page of Wands. Now, pages are about new beginnings, okay, new stages in existing projects. Information that comes to us, knowledge that comes to us, communication, invitations. The Page of Wands, for some of you, I feel like the Page of Wands could be someone who is trying to start trouble, or someone who enjoys drama. This person could be younger, or just someone who's immature, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And so I feel like they maybe they're the person you moved away from in the first week because you had enough drama. I feel like they're trying to reach out to you, maybe trying to get you to come back, or to get you to allow them back into your life. Obviously, you will do what is best for you, but I feel like you've worked really hard to gain this peace and freedom from that situation. Just really think about what you want to do. For others, the Page of Wands is good news. It talks about job offers coming in. Invitations to travel, okay, for some of you. The Page of Wands is all about foreign places. So you could be traveling to a foreign place, to a foreign country, or just some place you have never been before, and that's why it's different and new to you. This could be people coming in, okay, for some of you. And I feel like they've got kids, and so that may be a bit of a handful, but you're going to be okay. The Page of Wands is good news in terms of jobs. So if you've been looking for a job, this is going to be a good week. If you've been waiting on a decision to do with a job change, I feel like this is also going to be a good week for you. You're going to hear good news when it comes to this. You will be making progress in this situation in the direction that you hoped. And the Page of Wands is, like I say, you could be receiving communication. This could also come from a romantic interest. I feel someone who's just from a different culture. With the Page of Wands, potentially a fire sign. This could be their sun sign, moon, or rising, because this is a general reading. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you could be traveling to see this person because they're inviting you to travel, or they're sending you news that they're on their way to see you. Or, like I say, this is new beginnings and new stages in your personal projects, your jobs, your careers altogether. I feel like something big is happening and you're taking it to the next level. This could also be travel plans, okay? You're receiving information, good news about that. Plans to relocate, just good communication that moves things forward for you. And I do feel like with the Page of Wands, this could be coming in at an unexpected time or in an unexpected way. So if you've been waiting for a phone call, I feel like it's going to be coming in an email. If you've been looking at your email, I feel like it's coming in the post or something to that effect. In the third week, you have the Ace of Wands. And so the Ace of Wands is awesome energy, beautiful energy. It talks about complete new beginnings with passion, with fire, with breakthroughs, okay? Definitely with the Ace of Wands. Definitely new jobs happening. You may have to travel for this new job or take a different route to work. It kind of takes you out of your comfort zone for a little bit, but it will be worth it. Again, just pay attention to your intuition, do the math, come up with a list, whatever works for you to make this decision easier for you. But I do feel like this is going to be a great opportunity because the Ace of Wands comes in with immense potential, okay? And I feel that this would open up more doors for you than you know, okay? I feel like you're looking at this opportunity and you're thinking, well, if I were to take this opportunity, it would mean, this and this and this happens. But in reality, so much more is going to come your way as a result of you taking this opportunity. I feel like it's exponential that's going to happen, okay? For this, definitely new homes. I'm seeing new homes, relocation, okay, with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. And you could be moving to a foreign place, or this is traveling, this is holiday traveling, this is buying a holiday home or buying a second residence in a warm place, in a tropical place, or just a foreign location. It could be by the water though, warm, and by the sea, by the ocean, but wherever new location means for you, someplace you haven't been before. I feel like that's what's going on. For others, this is definitely new jobs happening. And I said that already, but new careers as well. And I feel like this is something you've been thinking about for a while. You've been struggling with for a while. I feel like you finally have the inspiration, the missing piece of the puzzle to move forward with this. For others, this is you buying a new car or a new means of transportation to maybe to get to your new job. This is also, I feel, new creative projects. I feel like you're going to be very, very inspired, okay, especially, well, in the first and second week as well, but I feel like in the third week is when you follow this inspiration and you put it to good use. So maybe you're starting to write a book. Maybe you are starting to talk to people about getting a book published. This could also be either you joining a class, like a writing class or a reading club or anything like that, or anything creative where you have to create something. Or this is an opportunity for you to teach a class as well. And it takes some courage, but like I say, it will pay off for you at the end of the day. This is definitely walking away from an old situation that has not served you, that has served its purpose, but it turned out to be more of a burden than what you hoped it would be. And so I feel like with the Ace of Wands, this is your brand new beginning that you create, that you're following your inspiration with, you're trusting yourself with, you're moving forward in that direction. And definitely writing comes to mind. Lots of progress in that department. And again, an air sign can help you with this. Maybe they are the publisher, maybe they're the editor, or maybe they're putting you in contact with the right people. And air signs are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. For the fourth week, I think is when things are catching up with you. This is the Nine of Swords in the fourth week. And so this is Mars and Gemini. And so it is your thoughts, okay, that create conflict within you, pretty much, okay? And so the Nine of Swords is a card that talks about, for some of you, I feel like this is sitting up at night and thinking about everything that is happening, okay? And you're not sleeping, you don't feel like sleeping. This could be bouts of insomnia that you're dealing with for some of you. For others, this is kind of worry. It's almost like everything is hitting you, like it's happening, like it's real. I actually did move. I actually did change my job. I actually did leave that situation, or I actually did start that project. And so I feel like it's just catching up with you, and it's like, oh my God, did I move too quickly? Oh my God, did I do this? Did I didn't do that? It's just a lot of concern and worry, okay, that is pretty much keeping you up at night. However, with the Nine of Swords, this is things that we're making up in our own head, okay? It's nothing that is real. Nothing that you're worried about, you should be worried about, okay? It's not real. We're just kind of building things up in our head and making them a lot worse than they actually are. And so what I would like you to do, I feel like this is, it's that initial fear that comes with changing something big in our environment, changing our place of residence, our place of work, changing something in our appearance, wardrobe, anything like that, anything that is massive and has a significant impact in our lives. There is that moment immediately after we make that change where we go, oh my God, what did I just do? And I feel like that's what this is with the Nine of Swords. But again, remember, you've got nothing to worry about. Things have happened, changes have happened, but these are happy changes. These are positive, healthy changes that are happening, okay? So keep moving on this path. You haven't done anything wrong. You're moving towards a happy place, a healthy place. So just trust yourself and keep going, okay? Don't look back. I feel like this is a tendency to look back towards the end of the month. I feel like that would really not, it wouldn't benefit you, okay? Let's just put it at that. And for others, like I say, this could be trouble sleeping. But again, I feel like it's just from an overworked mind that this is happening. So maybe a yoga practice, starting a yoga practice would definitely help you. Or a meditation practice, that would definitely help you, okay? Especially towards the end of the month. Your guidance card, your color card for the month is yellow. 22, purify your body. So 22, okay, is, I feel, a reinforcement of the number 2. So that talks about balance. It talks about equilibrium that needs to happen in your life. I feel like everything that is happening is meant to bring harmony, balance in your life. So allow it to happen. I feel like purify your body really talks about purifying your body, but purifying your surroundings, purifying your mind, letting go of the old and embracing the new, okay? It talks about releasing whatever needs releasing, whoever needs releasing from your life that you've been carrying with you, that it's been a burden in your life. It's time to let that weight go, okay? It's time to release that. It's time to embrace new energy, to embrace new potential, to embrace new opportunities, new people, new ways of thinking, okay? New ways of thinking, new ways of being. And so this is definitely asking you, cleanse your space, okay? You could do a bit of spring cleaning. You could give away clothes or stuff that you've been hanging on to, but you've never really been using, because we all do that, okay? I've got stuff in my garage and that I keep, and I say, well, maybe at some point I'll need it. But I actually know that I won't as I say it. And so it is a bit of an exercise, to start just giving away, just thinking, you know what, I haven't used it in a year, I'm not going to use it. If I need it, I'll buy another one, or something to that effect, okay? Because that helps you release old energy, old tensions, old ways of thinking, of being, to make room for new and better, more positive, constructive energy, okay? And don't be afraid. Change can be scary just because, it's just fear of the unknown. However, just have confidence, okay, with yellow. Just have confidence. Believe in yourself. Have faith. You're moving in the right direction. I feel like this month is about answers that come to you, answers to your prayers. And they may look differently than what you expected them to, but believe that your prayers are being answered, and it's time to allow this energy to enter your life, okay? Your soul lesson for the month, we have ego, communion. And your soul lesson is, why are things happening the way they are for you this month? What is the lesson for you in this? What is it that you need to learn on a soul level, on a karmic level, that is really going to help you move forward and heal and really benefit you in all areas of life? Because when we go through spiritual growth are all the areas in our life benefit, okay, areas and people. So Eagle and communion is about new perspectives, new ways of seeing things. It ties in with the energy of the Six of Swords, okay, in terms of rising above it all, in terms of finding peace. It is also a card that talks about reaching out and allowing people to help you with communion. It is also a card that is asking you to spend some time in nature. If you can this month, definitely spend time in nature and definitely meditate, okay? If you don't do this already, this would be a really good time for you to start a meditation practice or a yoga practice. Just focus on your spirituality a bit this month, is what they're trying to say, because that will bring you new understandings, new perspectives, new ways of seeing things, and new ideas on how to move forward, okay? And this is really, with communion, I feel like it's really asking you to step outside your comfort zone and allow for someone else to help you, okay? Whether this is an actual person or your angels or your spirit guides or just the universe that you work with for manifesting, this is really asking you to reach out to another person, allow for them to help you, okay? And again, it ties in with the energy of this being a month of your prayers being answered. I feel like you've reached out with your prayers and they're answering your prayers right now. So have faith in that. Have faith in them, and allow for this energy to happen. Allow for these changes to happen, okay? So there you have it. This is your reading for the month. Let me know what you think and let me know if it helps and how your month is going. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much once again for being here. Thank you for all your support, for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos, sharing them, liking them, for commenting. I love connecting with you. A lot of you have asked me about donations. So I've included a link for donations if you feel inclined to do so. I do appreciate that, and I just appreciate the intention, okay? The thought of it is enough for me, and I appreciate it. So thank you again for being here. I hope you have an absolutely brilliant month, and I will talk to you mid-month. Take care.